out, I'ma skip town, see my wrist drown. Everybody wanna me for benefits now.
Yo, what is good, everybody? My name is Coach King. Today, I'm going to be talking about a 5-year plan for Six Flags Great America. This is another one of those parks. When I looked on YouTube, there's not too many 5-year plans about it, so I wanted to give my best opinion as to what they're going to be getting in the next few years. So for 2021, I talk a little bit about this in my Six Flags predictions video, but I think it's going to be a giant frisbee, a giant discovery. And the reason why I think that is because Great America kind of needs this ride to fill in their lineup. They don't have the strongest ride collection, and Six Flags loves to put these in to every park. Another thing that really helps the idea is that Six Flags is going to be looking to make cheap additions for this 2021 season because of their lost revenue. And I think a giant discovery will be expensive, but not as expensive as any of the larger additions that they would have had in the near future. I think a giant discovery will fit very well in the park and just be overall a great addition. If you want to learn more about my predictions as to further analysis as the ride, you can go on my Six Flags predictions video. So for 2022, right after this, I think they're going to be getting a kids area expansion, maybe like a DC Super Friends area or another kids area expansion. It's been a while since Six Flags Great America really got one of these, so I think it's time that they do finally get one. I think that they're going to expand the kids area, take an off season once again right after the 2020 coronavirus pandemic, and just kind of save up their money for the huge 2023 edition that I'm going to talk about in a second. This is kind of be like a budget cut almost to make a small addition in the park. I would say like a water park thing too. Maybe they add like a pool like Great Adventure did, but they just did that. They just did the water slide in 2020, and that's on track to be made in 2020. So I think that this is going to be a kids area expansion. Maybe they'll retheme some of the kids rides and make a few new ones, stuff like that. In 2023, I think the biggest addition in the next 5 years is going to come. I think it's going to be a RMC American Eagle. And one thing that people are saying is that, they're not going to have two RMCs at one park. And I say, why not? Six Flags, first of all, Goliath is one of the weaker RMCs. I don't know if anyone can disagree with that. I'm sure there's someone who gets triggered by that. I think it's one of the weaker RMCs. And they do not have a great dueling ride. American Eagle is just not that good of a ride. Six Flags Great American can use like a Twisted Colossus almost type of ride in the park, and I think it would be one of the best parks, if not the best park in the Six Flags chain once they added that. This is going to be the most expensive addition in the 5-year span. So that's why I was thinking they're going to add two smaller things to add up the money to make something like this. Six Flags Great America is one of the most revenue bringing in parks in the chain. So I don't think Six Flags will be cheap when putting in new rides here. And I think American Eagle is on the list to get the RMC treatment. People have been rumoring this in the industry for a while, and I think Six Flags Great America will be getting their RMC American Eagle in 2023. In 2024, I think they're going to get a new thrill ride, maybe like the Cyborg ride. I don't know. It's called the Turbolon. Just a decent thrill ride they can throw in there after their huge 2023 edition. Possibly the construction may be a little delayed. So, yeah, but I think they're going to add a smaller thrill ride. Like I was saying before, a ABC Turbolon, or maybe like Zamperla Endeavor, Zamperla Air Race, something like that. Just another thrill ride to throw into the package and make the thrill ride package stronger. As honestly, in my opinion, when I was looking at the rides, I don't see it to be that strong of a thrill ride collection compared to some of the other Six Flags parks. And lastly, for 2025, I think they're going to be adding a Waterpark Edition. They just got one in 2020, and the Waterpark is still decently weak as compared to the other ones. I think maybe they can add like a mat slide racers, or maybe like one of those drop slides. I'm sure this could be like a new water slide thing that Six Flags is looking to put in by that time. So maybe they'll put in one of those clones that they can think of. 2025 was a little far away, so I was kind of struggling. I was thinking what I wanted to do for this year, but I think it'll just be a small water park edition, maybe like another pool. This is going to be another one of those off years after the huge 2023 edition, and saving up for, in my opinion, another 2027 huge ride. Once again, these water park rides are not too expensive. I think that they can add something like a mat slide racers once again, something small to throw in there to call it a year, if I'm being honest. So that's about it. Let me know in the comment section what other parks you want me to do in the near future for 5-year plans, or any of the video ideas you want me to hit. Thank you guys. See you guys later.
I'ma skip town, see my wrist drying. Everybody wanna me for benefits now.